skilled, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's McGee in at the center position. And for the Pacers, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. And it's Holiday in at the small forward. Now here is Holiday after LeBron James's miss. Holiday the pass to Brogdon. Oladipo outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Shot from the inbound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Here's Caldwell Pope. The layup off target. Holiday goes in. And Holiday throws it down.
Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Here's LeBron. Offline with the baseline jumper. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Warren and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by LeBron James. And it's Brogdon off the drive. And Holiday kicks to Oladipo. It's stolen by Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
It's great whenever Danny Green is forcing the issue. He puts the defender in a tough spot there.
And Doris, Danny Green included in that Kawhi DeRozan trade, and he's an underrated player in his own right.
No doubt, Kevin, because when you examine the net rating, which is basically what impact does a player have on winning, Danny Green is one of the best in the league. This guy is an all-defensive guy. He can make shots when he's open. You can plug him in at a couple of different positions. So much to like about Danny Green.
And the first one at the line is good. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren, they've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
So he gets them both.
Sometimes when a guy is the 46th pick, as Danny Green was back in 2009, he can become an afterthought. But what does he go out and do? In just his 5th NBA season, he wins a championship with the Spurs.
Now, here's Brogdon. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. The shot by Turner, no good. Now the pass to Davis. Oladipo against Green.
Here we go. Go. I got ball. I'm back.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron outside. Shoots the 3. Tipped away. Here's McGee. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Green. The shot misses, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Clock ticking down to 0. Oladipo staying calm under duress.
Davis, the pass to LeBron.
Watch the pick.
With the teardrop, that's in there. Davis with the assist.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. We're late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time for their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
Yeah, and so fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams and what these individual players could be like. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
For Los Angeles, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
I don't know of anyone who thought the road to the championship would travel through their building this season, but that just may be the case.
And the shot goes in.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
To the inside. But they'll get another chance. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. T.J. Warren picks one up. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second.
Miles Turner, the 11th pick in 2015. I think defensively probably the best player out of that class. And if you view it through that prism, you wonder if going back he might have gone top 5.
And Doris, there were some medical red flags for Turner that may have caused him to slip a bit in that draft.
Yes, but I think he has alleviated any of those concerns. Credit him and the trainers for developing his core and for this young man paying the price in the weight room. He's gotten stronger and stronger.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwyane Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury. And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
Outside Warren.
Hey, yo, right here. Yo, Turner.
Passes to Brogdon.
TJ.
Oladipo outside.
Clock.
This one for three. LeBron grabs the miss. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. James with the ball. Green left side. Back to James. Offensive rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Holiday finds Brogdon.
Switch.
Pass to Warren. Fires top of the key. The rebound by the Lakers. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Outside, Green. Here's Davis, drilled from 11 feet out. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Brogdon, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer, got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Or sometimes what was once considered a negative becomes a positive. For example, tweeners are now looked at as very valuable assets and very versatile assets.
Yeah, Kev, no doubt. Like, think about how much the game has changed for players like Draymond Green, who was so integral to the success of the Golden State Warriors. Here was a young guy who was considered at one point coming out of college for the power forward and center spot, too small to play the position. But as the NBA has downsized, as it's gotten smaller and faster, Draymond Green can be as important as any other player on a roster.
Now, here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Oladipo finds Brogdon.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Oladipo. From deep. The shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. LeBron passes to Howard. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Kuzma off with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Brogdon. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now, here's Oladipo, following the miss by J.R. Smith. Oladipo misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Down low, stolen by Brogdon. To the paint, here's Leaf. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Leaf's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
LeBron passes to Howard.
Hey, come on.
Kuzma, right side. It's hauled in by Leaf.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
McDermott kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Turner. 3 on the clock. Fades away. It's good.
Okay, Miles Turner going to the mid-range. Money in the bank for that guy.
James looking it over. He scores with that shot, and now he's 3 of 8.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brogdon kicks to Turner. Indiana moving it around. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Oladipo. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Kuzma outside. The dish to LeBron. Hits the three-point bomb. James has got 9 points.
I'll tell you, that is the area of greatest development in LeBron James's game. That incredible perimeter game that he has added later in his career. Incredible.
Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Here is Howard. Following the score by Miles Turner. Howard finds James. Back to Howard. And Waiters has it in the corner. Three-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's McDermott. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oladipo outside. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just 4 seconds left in the first. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
They've got Leaf. McDermott is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here is Holiday. Kicks to McDermott. The pass to McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Leaf. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Caruso. And stolen by McConnell. Sampson, the pass to McConnell. Now here's McDermott. Defense right on him. He dishes it to Holiday. They get a hand on it. Leaf kicks to Sampson.
Don't forget the card.
And here's the fast break. And then Waiters with the jam.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McDermott dishes to Sampson. To the left wing. Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Kuzma. It's tipped. Caruso looking for an opening. And here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Leaf, guarded by Kuzma. 5 on the clock.
Yo, get it up, yo. All right, right here.
Trying to get something going. And he overshot that one, missing. Lakers leading by 6. Passes it to Caruso. Feeds it to Howard. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
You know, even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Smith outside, shoots, connects, the jumper drops. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called the Pacers. And surely Howard not as explosive as he once was. But as you said, Doris, the presence is still there.
No doubt, Kevin. And this team doesn't need Dwight to put up 20 points. That's not what he's here for. They need rim protection, and they need him to rebound at a high level.
The Pacers making a switch here. Warren's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Smith. And it's Green in for Dwyane Wade. Holiday, the pass to Leaf. Here's Sampson. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Sampson kicks to Warren. Here's McConnell. That's tipped. With a floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Caruso's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Warren. To end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind: James Harden, obviously, has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now, here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Warren against Davis. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Warren.
Well, T.J. Warren's frame and game perfectly suited for a finish on the interior.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Morris. Good, nice job down low. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The pass to Warren. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Warren's got his second basket of the night.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Caruso, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Caruso. Outside, Green. Wants to get it to Morris and does. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
And steady from the free throw line. Morris has gotten there less since he's been shooting more threes.
Some changes for Indiana. Justin Holiday comes in for Jakar Sampson. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. He hits both from the stripe. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Boston Celtics. Leaf passes to Holiday. Six to shoot, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Here's Warren. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
Get the point. Yo, Turner!
5 to shoot. From 13, and again, it's Indiana converting.
Don't you get the sense that T.J. Warren enjoys the challenge of a defender in his grill?
Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Davis. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Screen!
Holiday against Morris. Holiday dishes to Warren. He kicks it to Turner. Warren trying to break loose. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Turner. Holiday against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Caruso. Outside, Green. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Pass to Caruso. For three, Caldwell Pope buries it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Actually, I thought they might be able to sustain that momentum that they picked up in the fourth quarter, but was not meant to be.
Warren, and it's sent back by Morris.
Well, the tools, the instincts to do this on a more regular basis are certainly there for Markieff Morris. He gets every bit of that one.
To the wing on the left. Sumner passes to Holiday. Here's Sumner. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From deep. A new 14 for Indiana. Shots good by Turner.
Well, Kevin, you love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Outside, Green. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, here's Warren. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Caruso. Tipped away. Taken away by Holiday. Now the Pacers moving it up. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Outside, Green. Outside for Davis. Gets to the corner and buries it. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
And there's the pass to Warren. On the wing, Holiday. The putback, rebound the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Caldwell Pope kicks to Green. Davis dishes to Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Davis missing. Pacers trail by 11. 1:35 left to play in the first half. Holiday looking for an opening. With some arc. Here's Turner, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
Well, this is about calm demeanor, not letting the duress of the shot clock. Miles Turner delivers with the shot clock dwindling.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here, and very much a modern offensive game for Miles Turner. Doris, not a post-up guy per se.
No, he can shoot the face-up jump shot. He's exceptional at rim running. And think about his running form. This is a young man that tried to fine-tune his stride. He has become a factor now, Kev, going end to end.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Victor Oladipo comes in for Edmund Sumner. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Morris. Smith comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Dwyane Wade's checked in for Danny Green. And LeBron subbed in for Alex Caruso. Pacers trail by 9. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Lakers.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Outside, Davis. Dishes it to LeBron. Over Warren. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Outside Warren. Back to Turner. Kicks it to Warren. He's off on that one. Davis with some nice D.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Waiters gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. Good if it goes. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so we conclude the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. The second quarter was full of highlights for them, and as their play improved, so did their lead. They'll be carrying an 11-point edge into the second half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Kenny, what did you think about Indiana?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Caldwell-Pope out there with Anthony Davis. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Here's James after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Outside, Green. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beyond the arc, connects from three-point range. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Kicks it out to LeBron.
Yo, watch him.
From 13, the rebound by Turner. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Pass to Oladipo. McGee with the block.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers with another miss.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Davis. Holiday looking over the floor. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Davis has got the ball.
Boy, it doesn't take much for Lebron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
Pass to Oladipo. For the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Green, the pass to LeBron. Pass to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. McGee trying to break free. Davis kicks to McGee. Another shot, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Clock at 6.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now, here's Brogdon. He has 5. There's the pass to Oladipo. That one wide left.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
The shot's good from McGee.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the Pacers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Leaf checked in for Indiana. J.K. Sampson comes in for Justin Holiday. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Brogdon against LeBron. Passes it to Oladipo. Lets it go from the wing. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. Lakers leading by 8. LeBron kicks to Green. Howard, the pass to Davis. Brogdon against James. Shoots off the step back. Misses off the right iron. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Now Caldwell Pope after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. Green passes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. It's rebounded by Indiana. Leafs got 5 rebounds tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, there is incredible natural strength and control of his body by Victor Oladipo. Nice job. Well, you think back to Victor Oladipo and his college basketball being played at Indiana University. So when he gets traded to the Pacers, many thought it was viewed as a homecoming.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. And exceeding expectations in Indiana, Victor Oladipo, Doris, remade himself as an all-star.
Well, he credits the year he spent playing alongside Russell Westbrook. That relentless attack, that commitment to get better, that commitment to be a threat no matter where you are on the floor. This young man has set the tone between the lines and outside the lines.
Here's Sampson following the basket by LeBron James. Brogdon outside. Over James. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Davis with the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Brogdon kicks to Turner. Oladipo taking his time here. Back to Turner. Now here's Oladipo. Not a lot of room. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Turner.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
James finds Davis. Pass to Caruso. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. Back to Turner. Takes the 3. Brogdon the pass to Leaf.
LeBron, that's all you.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Lakers.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Lakers. Oladipo for three. No good on the shot. And the Lakers take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Waiters against Oladipo. And Waiters kicks to Kuzma. And he gets the bucket. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Holiday dishes to Turner. Pass to Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Two.
Free throw, good, Holiday. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points in the game. Holiday with the block. LeBron against Oladipo. Holiday left side. Back to Oladipo for 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now here's James. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James against Holiday. And stolen by LeBron for the finish. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Ooh, wow.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Here's Leaf. The dish to Oladipo. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That one is off.
And, guys, this is becoming the story of the second half. Missed free throws. You can't come back in a game if you can't make your foul shots.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Wow.
Warren's checked in for Indiana. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Now Holiday, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Warren, the pass to Oladipo. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
From past the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And Holiday kicks to Turner. Oladipo against Waiters. Back to Turner. The shot. Rebound by Smith.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
James, that's a two-pointer. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Holiday finds Oladipo. High arcing shot. The offensive rebound. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Oladipo's got 8 here in the quarter.
This is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
Waiters surveying the D. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Waiters got 7 points in the game. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. And it's T.J. McConnell, then it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. McConnell passes to McDermott. He dishes it to Warren. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for Aaron Holiday.
One shot.
That one misses for Kuzma. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here's Sumner. Shot clock at 5. McConnell with it. He's picked up by James. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Kuzma penetrating.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
McConnell kicks to Turner. Outside Warren. Back to Turner. Dishes to Warren. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
LeBron outside. Doris, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail, well said. Now, here's McConnell after LeBron James's miss. McConnell with it, picked up by Kuzma. McConnell kicks to Turner. No good with the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's McConnell, following the basket by LeBron James. Now, here's McConnell, stolen by McGee. Waiters passes to Kuzma. Morris trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Turner. The pass to McDermott. Back to Warren. McConnell scanning the floor. Back to Warren. The three ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Waiters. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
Timeout.
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure. But it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And some changes here for the Pacers. Johnson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. J.K. Sampson comes in for T.J. Warren. And Justin Holiday subbed in for McDermott. And then for Los Angeles, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Alex Caruso comes in for Deion Waiters. And Quinn Cook subbed in for James. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Sampson. To end the cold streak. Good work defensively by Morris.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. On defense, the Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson kicks to Sumner. From deep. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Over to the left wing. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Cook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications. that happened. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals.
True.
This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Markieff Morris. And so Cook nails both of them. And so it's Indiana with it. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Caldwell Pope against Holiday. Count that one.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
The pass to Cook. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Dwyane, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
So it's the Lakers now. The Pacers making the shot. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McGee. No good on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Johnson. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Caruso, the pass to Cook. And taken away by Johnson. Passes to McConnell. Down low. Here's Sampson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Dudley. Pass to McGee. Cook kicks to Caldwell Pope.
Pick coming. Watch outside.
Just 5 to shoot. The Pacers pull it in. Holiday's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Sumner passes to Sampson. Here's Johnson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Jakar Sampson. Oladipo comes in for Edmund Sumner. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And he's good on the second. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. And just miss after miss right now. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Holiday gets the bucket.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And it's in there. Oladipo's got 20 points.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now here's James. Shoots. McGee trying to break free. And again, no good by the Lakers. The feed to Oladipo. Comes up empty down low. Lakers leading by 18. Green passes to McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Six on the shot clock. Outside, Green. And Oladipo pulls it down.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Green dishes to James. Pass to Davis. Back to James. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Over Holiday. And Davis can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 18. Here's Brogdon. Rebounded by the Lakers. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. Trying to end the drought. James misses. And Indiana shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. The shot by Johnson, no good. Lakers leading by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a three-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
Shots.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
The first one falls.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Smith checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Dwyane Wade comes in for Green. And Cook subbed in for James. Good on both. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Waiters with the ball. Davis surveying the floor. Back to Waiters. Now the pass to Davis. McGee trying to break free. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Dwyane Wade.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes, Greg, when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now here's McDermott. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, the Lakers. Smith with the ball, and the dunk by Smith.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here's McDermott. Here's Holiday. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.